but this was a great, great title defense, a great fight. I think it started off 2-0 in most people's eyes, except for one judge who had it 1-1. We saw the media was scoring that way, the announcers were scoring it that way, and then all of a sudden Dvalishvili really just turns it on, man. Great fun fight. Mike, back to you, man. You made the trip to LA. What was your feeling inside that Intuit Dome? It did seem like a pretty special fight, a legendary fight.
Yeah, it was great. I still haven't obviously just got home like late last night, so I haven't had the opportunity to watch it back on the broadcast, but sitting there cage side, tremendous. Umar looked unreal in those first 2 rounds, and you're like, whoa, is this going to be kind of the coronation moment a lot of people are expecting? But then I guess if you were predicting how this fight could unfold, it was probably going to be Merab is going to maybe be able to expose some cardio and take over late. And that's pretty much what happened. And sitting there, like with the other media, a lot of us felt pretty clear that Umar won the first 2 and that Merab won the last 2. And it was like, is this round 3 maybe going to be the swing round? And a lot of us felt that did go Merab's way. So I was not surprised by the decision. I know Umar has since spoken out thinking that he won the fight. I mean, if you looked at their 2 faces, I guess you could agree, but we know that's not the entirety of what these fights are scoring on. And Merab's pace and pressure and takedowns are just crazy to witness every single time you see this guy fight. He's unbelievable. But I did think he was the rightful winner here and just continues to do incredible things, man. Like his shin, I saw the photos of when the original injury happened. I know he showed off at the press conference, and that thing was like nasty gashes, man. So for him to go in there, he was dealing with the back thing as well. Short notice, was essentially pressured into this fight, and he goes out there and wins it. So like this was a massive win, a defining win in the legacy and career of Merab Dvalishvili. And I thought this was the one that he would lose if he was going to lose that belt to a contender. Now it's like, how long is this going to go? Because I don't give anyone a chance of beating him. I still think Umar probably has the best case, and he's going to have to, get the hand fixed and then probably win another fight or 2 to get back to a rematch. So good luck to all the bantamweights out there. This guy's a beast.
Danny, what were your thoughts, man? And to top it off, Merab's clowning at the end. You just never know with it being 2-2 if Umar lands, just some really solid punch, it could sway that 5th round. But what did you think of that fight?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that I picked, first of all, Umar Nurmagomedov to win. I did think that maybe it could be a close fight, especially towards the end when Merab's cardio would sort of kick in and have more weight during the fight. But I thought Umar was the better fighter, honestly. And I still maintain that. I think if this is a 3-round fight, I would favor Umar to win, and I think he'd probably be the favorite. He showed in rounds 1 and 2 that technique versus technique, he does have a little bit more cleaner wrestling than Merab. His striking is a little bit better. He's more dangerous. However, that cardio is king, man. That cardio is unreal because Umar is a very good athlete. Umar is a professional athlete that trains extremely hard, and it made him look like he was a pro fighter versus an amateur, like in terms of like cardio and physicality. Merab is a machine. Like that guy is insane. So yeah, that guy's gonna be tough to beat. If you don't get him out there in the 1st or 2nd round, like good luck fighting him in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I did score the fight for Merab 48-47. I did think that 49-46 card was a little crazy. But yeah, all in all, like Merab is a beast, and I don't see him losing the belt anytime soon. I've said this. I said this a lot on my Spanish YouTube channel, Hablemos MMA, in the lead up to this. If he were to defend his title against Umar Nurmagomedov, we at least have guaranteed 2 or 3 more title defenses from Merab, because right now, given the current landscape, I don't see anybody beating him. Who's the next best challenger? Peter Yan, well, he already beat him. He pretty much cleaned out that division. We'll see what other names come up in the next year and a half or so. But right now, I think we have guaranteed 2 or 3 title defenses from Merab Dvalishvili.
Funny you should bring that up. Goes, I want to go to you with that. We know your reaction to the fight. We call the fights. Who do you think should be next? O'Malley, who's there, present, former champ, or Peter Yan, who is a former champ? 2 impressive wins since he kind of went through his little phase. Which direction would you go in for next for Dvalishvili?
Look, don't we normally see Sean O'Malley in the cage or putting his hand up? I don't think anybody was putting their hand up. I mean, that was a scary Merab Dvalishvili in that cage. he did some pretty amazing things. I'll be honest. I thought today we would be talking about Umar Nurmagomedov and his reign, his potential reign. But here we are talking about Merab again. I mean, this guy has set it up to be a legend in that division, and I don't see anybody really giving him trouble. But you have to put somebody in front of him. I would put Peter Yan in there, and we'd have to figure out what we're going to do with Sean O'Malley. But I don't think either guy right now might not have what it takes to take this guy out.